Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss how to check engine compression and understand engine health. So what is engine compression? Compression is how tightly the air-fuel mixture is compressed inside the engine cylinder before ignition. Good compression means efficient power and engine performance. Why is checking engine compression important? Well, it diagnoses engine health. Compression tells you if your engine's internal parts, like piston rings, valves, and head gasket, are sealing properly. Low or uneven compression usually means there's internal damage or wear. Compression testing saves money on repairs. You can catch problems early before they become expensive, like total engine rebuilds or replacements. It helps avoid unnecessary part replacements by pinpointing the real issue. Plus, it improves performance. Good compression equals strong power, smooth acceleration, and better fuel efficiency. Bad compression, on the other hand, leads to rough idle, misfires, low power, and poor miles per gallon. Reduces emissions. Engines with poor compression often burn oil or fuel improperly, leading to high emissions and possible MOT or inspection failure. Now here's a smart used car buying tip. Doing a compression test before buying a used car can help you avoid a lemon. And before adding performance mods or tuning, it's essential to make sure your engine is healthy with good compression. In a nutshell, engine compression is like your car's internal blood pressure. Low means the engine is weak or damaged. Strong means your engine is working as it should. Why do a compression test? Well, rough idling, loss of power, poor fuel economy, hard starting, and engine misfire can all be signs of poor compression due to worn piston rings, leaking valves, or a blown head gasket. Alright, let's talk about the tools you'll need for this task. First, you'll need a compression tester, either mechanical or digital. Next, grab a ratchet and socket set, and don't forget a spark plug socket. A pen and notepad or your phone will come in handy for recording your results. And if you want to make things a bit easier, a remote starter switch is optional but useful. Let's get started with the step-by-step instructions. Step 1. Warm up the engine. You should run the car for about 5 to 10 minutes. A warm engine will give you more accurate readings, so this step is pretty important. Moving on to step 4. Thread in the compression gauge. First, choose the right adapter for your tester, then screw it into cylinder 1. Make sure it's snug to avoid any leakage. Step 7. Compare all cylinder readings. Ideal pressure is usually between 140 and 200 psi, but you should check your car's manual for specifics. The acceptable variation is within 10 to 15% between cylinders. For example, if cylinder 1 is 180 psi, the other should be no lower than 162 psi. Red flags to watch out for include one low cylinder, which could indicate a possible valve or head gasket issue. If you see 2 adjacent low cylinders, that's often a sign of a blown head gasket. And if all cylinders are low, it's likely due to worn piston rings or a timing issue. Bonus, the wet compression test. Add 1 teaspoon of motor oil to the low cylinder, then retest. If the compression rises, it points to worn piston rings. If it stays the same, you're likely dealing with a leaking valve or gasket. Tips for best results. Make sure your battery is fully charged because weak cranking can lead to low readings. Use the same number of engine revolutions for each test, and be consistent with how long you crank. Final thoughts. A compression test gives a clear view of your engine's internal health before you spend on expensive diagnostics. Always follow up with a leak down test for pinpoint accuracy if needed.